At this year's CABSAT show, we are featuring our new products that we just announced. So the 9 series is a new defense lineup that we have, a new defense remote series and line cards. It's a very exciting time because there's a lot of defense and government activity in the region, a lot of requests for these type of features and technologies. So we actually have our 9 series featuring here, which is a replacement of our 8 series products. And they are ranging from rack mount remotes, featuring over 180 megabits per second of throughput, to our 950 MP, which is a man pack. It's exciting because that man pack is a 30% reduction in size, weight, and power over our previous series. We also have a lot of aero products that we are launching at the show. So we have an in-flight connectivity aero product, and we have defense aero products that come in various form factors as well. You have them in a rack mount, in a roll-off, roll-on type of scenario. You have them in board. You also have them in air-ink enclosures, so they can be used in various different ways. And what we are very excited to actually announce at the show as well is our new DVB-S2X product series. And that is the IQ series, which is a very small ASIC chip-based. So our new DVB-S2X product line, we are announcing at the show as well. It's very exciting. It's a very small form factor of a new programmable ASIC chipset. And it allows us, over a software-defined architecture, to actually put a lot of different features and functionalities on that series. So it comes in various form factors as well. We have it as a desktop. We will have it featured as a board for integration for service integrators. And we have it as a rack mount as well. And we are doing virtualization on the hub side as well to go along with that. With S2X, there's going to be a huge amount of throughput, a huge amount of scalability requirements on the hub side to be able to harness that extra power from the HTS throughput satellites. So we're actually featuring our intelligent gateway, which is a virtualized processing and compute technology at the gateway, replacing many different protocol processors and the capabilities of that. We see the challenges in this region to really continue to being the terrestrial build-out that the region is seeing. The oil and gas turn down in economies is really giving the service providers and the satellite operators now the chance to look at where the value that they're adding to the region and to their customers, where they need to be. And they are looking now more and more at enterprise level services and adding these new value propositions, finding those higher end markets to go after and look at the portfolio. So the challenges that they have right now is, with all this extra HTS capacity being available now in the region, how do they differentiate themselves with that service offering? How do they play against or in sync with the terrestrial service offerings out there? And how are they going to take advantage of that extra capacity and that high throughput and offer that to their customers as well? So the opportunities, there are a lot of opportunities that we are seeing right now in the higher end value market. So let it be cellular backhaul, where you can use satellite technology to really link the rural communities and provide that extra satellite backhauling capability. You have the defense markets and government markets that are using a lot of the higher throughput capabilities and pushing these type of applications over their networks. And what is very much a new opportunity right now in the region is also aero. And that goes from both defense aero and those UAVs and other type of requirements, but also the in-flight connectivity, the more commercial aviation market. So aero is a huge opportunity for the region. And that's where at iDirect we have actually developed new aero boards and new aero product lineup to go with that, and also new features in our software that enables these aero products to be particularly well suited for the type of applications. So at iDirect, we are we're giving the opportunity to service providers and also to satellite operators to use the technology in whatever form it makes sense to them. So if somebody is looking for higher throughput capability, we have the new 9 series that I just talked about for government, defense, mobility type of applications. We also have the new IQ series, which is our DVB-S2X and S2 product line. And that is giving the service providers the flexibility to really go from low-end markets, small, medium-sized enterprise, to medium-range enterprise, cellular backhaul type of markets, all the way up to mobility markets, maritime. Reaching throughputs, right now we have done a lot of over-the-air tests recently with Intelsat, with Inmarsat and other satellite operators. And we are seeing throughput rates of over 350 megabits with a very high efficiency rating of approximately close to 6 bits per hertz, which is really exciting and really a very great achievement. And these throughput capabilities can be tailored according to the needs of the customer. So a service provider who goes after a certain market would use these IQ series in a certain way and then be able over time to upgrade through software licensing, to upgrade to new capabilities as their opportunities grow, or as if their customers are requiring higher throughputs. We're then able to add these through throughput licensing, for example. We're able to add these capabilities to much higher degrees. So it's a one platform approach for many different applications, and that's what service providers appreciate, because they don't have to lock in a certain technology. They can really then have the choice to utilize our platform for many different opportunities that they have. So what is hot at this show is, I think the aero connectivity is going to be talked about a lot. We have a lot of conference sessions that are going on with these type of topics. Also, what is exciting, as we are just coming off the Mobile World Congress and all the talks there with 5G and 4G LTE integration, how does satellite fit in the larger converged network environment? That's where we see a lot of the topics going to be converging around. How does satellite, now that it's becoming more mainstream, with the higher throughput capabilities, with the lower cost bandwidth opportunities, how do they converge into these type of networks? So at iDirect, we are developing our technologies with that convergence in mind, and we are doing a lot of virtualization, also applying these standards, whether it's Evolved Packet Core and these architectures that 5G is already built upon. We are incorporating that into our design and our architectures. And that is a way to then really make the satellite network become more mainstream and become part of the larger converged network.